Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Geomatics Engineering. And as you all know that we have started a course PG Diploma in Geoinformatics, and today is the lecture 5 for this course where we are going to cover the sources of raster data. Like from where can we get a raster data, how can we download it. So as we are following the syllabus and we have already completed the block 1 of Introduction to Geoinformatics, and in block 2 we are covering today the unit 5 sources of raster data. So what will be the learning outcomes from this lecture? So we will describe the various types of raster data and list out the sources of raster data, like from which websites we can download a raster data, and also discuss the sources of DEM data. So what kind of raster data is available for downloading? So raster data basically represents a continuous value like an elevation that falls in a continuous category, vegetation types and water. Continuous means the feature that is available everywhere on the earth. So that data can be represented in the form of raster data. So types of raster data, there are two types of raster data, primary data and secondary data, that we have already talked about in our last lecture. So primary data is collected on the first place, and using the output of this primary data we generate the secondary data. So basically what types of raster data are available? So digital satellite images, aerial photographs, space shuttle images, scanned films, hard copy maps and images, and digital elevation models. Elevation data is also there. So these kind of raster data we can get from different sources. So as we have seen that these kind of data sets can we get from different sources. So in the satellite images, aerial photograph and space shuttle images, so it basically provides a raster data of the earth's surface that is collected by satellites, aerial photography or space mission. So it will provide us a ortho photograph, corrected aerial photograph, and in aerial photograph we have to do the correction for removing the distortion. Then there is digital elevation model. So in digital elevation model there are grid files that contains the elevation data. So it is crucial for topological applications and 3D GIS, and digital elevation models represents height variation on the earth surface. Then there is scanned images and paper maps. So it also serves as a raster data source. It is often used for illustrative and interpretative purpose, and while using these kind of data sets, spatial accuracy is vital. Then there are some derived products. So these derived products are generated from primary raster data. Like using satellite images, we created land use, land cover maps, vegetation related products. So these are also considered as a raster data. Then finally we will talk about the different sources of raster data, what kind of different websites available there in the market from where we can get the raster data sets. So firstly, in India, for remote sensing satellites data, there is a website Bhuvan. So from Bhuvan, many satellites data is available at Bhuvan website, and Bhuvan also provides different kinds of theme based services. Like it also provides thematic data, weather services data, ocean services data, and also provide disaster management services data. So in thematic services we will get groundwater potential zones and groundwater recharge areas data, land use, land cover data, crop assessment and crop production forecast, watershed development data, national, state and district level wasteland information. So these kind of data sets under the thematic services we can get from Bhuvan website. Then there is a weather services that is also provided by Bhuvan. So ISRO has a program on disaster management support and village resource center. So for that, weather information is a critical component. So for weather information collection, there is automatic weather station which continuously transmits meteorological data every hour from remote stations installed in footprint of INSAT and Kalpana satellite. So within the weather services data, we get the information of latitude, longitude, temperature, pressure, wind and humidity information for the chosen location where the station is installed. Then Bhuvan also provides us the ocean services. So ocean services, within the ocean services, we get the data about the potential fishing zones. So it contains the information about distance, direction and depth of the potential fishing zones. So these potential fishing zones are generated using sea surface temperature and chlorophyll derived data from satellite imagery. So with the help of these data sets, we create the potential fishing zones that will be helpful for fishing community. Then there is also disaster management services provided by Bhuvan. So this disaster management support program of ISRO timely provides support and services utilizing the aerospace system for bolstering disaster management efforts in the country. So within this service, we create a digital database to facilitate hazard zonation and damage assessment. Then we monitor major natural disasters using satellite and aerial data. And we also develop techniques and tools for decision support. Like we can identify the shortest route to reach the location where there is disaster had happened, or if some existing road is destroyed by disaster, then we can find some other road using the satellite images. And we also establish a satellite based reliable communication network, deploying emergency communication equipment, and also conducted research and development for early warning system of disasters. And then there is a NHP AET, actual evapotranspiration data, that is also provided by Bhuvan. So it is a satellite based operational actual evapotranspiration data that is derived at a daily, fortnightly and monthly intervals at NRSC under National Hydrology Project. So under this project, these data sets are generated. So these data sets are used for crop stress monitoring, crop water consumption, drought studies and irrigation water management. And these products are published in Bhuvan NHP web portal. Then under the Bhuvan, there is a humid hydrological unit model for India. It is also a web-based system that has predefined uncalibrated and calibrated SWAT model frameworks at 3 different hydrological units at a sub-basin, watershed and micro watershed level. So humid provides online access to SWAT model data sets and also a facility to conduct SWAT model run and visualize outputs. So here is a website for this model where you can conduct SWAT model run and visualize the output. Then also there is a Bhuvan time lapse. So it basically aims to have a time series visualization of a geospatial data using open source solution with existing Bhuvan data sets and provide the animation for download in GIF format. So basically it shows the changes over a time period using the data sets that is available in the Bhuvan, and we can download the zip file of this animation. Then there is also application named as a My Bhuvan. So this application allows the user to create and customize the project using available Bhuvan datasets with simple drag and drop option. So users can add, manage, visualize, share, delete the project without having any program knowledge, because this is totally based on GUI services. Simple drag and drop options are there. So you can also create your own project using the Bhuvan data sets. Then there is a website Bhukosh under the Geological Survey of India, where we can get a variety of data at different scale like geology, geochemistry, general geophysical data, seismotectonic, landslide inventory, and a variety of data sets available on this portal. Here is a website for this portal Bhukosh, and for logging in Bhukosh you have to create a user ID and password. Then you can get the data sets from this website. So in this image you can see the layout of this Bhukosh website, and in the left side here is the list of data sets that we can get from Bhukosh, like borehole, geochemistry, geochronology, geology, different kind of geological data sets are available here. Then we have NASA Landsat Science. So the NASA USGS Landsat program, that we know that it is longest continuous space-based record. And here is the website of this NASA Landsat Science from where you can get the Landsat data sets. And also there are some more links from where you can get the Landsat data set. So basically Landsat is a sensor which provides us a satellite imagery of Earth's surface. So these websites are there from where you can get the satellite images from Landsat. So Landsat Look Viewer, USGS Glovis, USGS Earth Explorer, free web enabled Landsat data, free author rectified Landsat data. These are the few websites and their links are available here. I will share this PDF in my Telegram channel. From there you can get these links. So USGS Earth Explorer not only provides the Landsat data, it have a huge range of satellite images data from different sensors. It also provides hyperspectral data sets. So you can also explore this. For downloading the satellite images, you have to firstly register on this website, USGS Earth Explorer. Then only you can access these data sets. Then there is one more website, Natural Earth. So Natural Earth is a public domain map data set So maps are available here at a 1:10 meter, 1:50 meter, 1:110 million scale. This is the link of this Natural Earth website. So Natural Earth is built through the collaboration of many volunteers, and currently it is supported by NACIS, which is North American Cartographic Information Society, and it is free for use in any type of project. So raster data sets are available under large and medium scale. Then there is a website Geovani. So Geovani is an online environment for the display and analysis of geophysical parameters, so in which the provenance can easily be accessed from this link. So here is a link of this website Geovani. From there you can get the data sets about so many of geophysical parameters like related to cryosphere, hydrology, oceans, oceanography, water, atmosphere. You will get so many kind of data sets under this website. So here is also some more list of sources from where you can download the raster data sets. So Naksh from Survey of India, Glovis, Alaska Satellite Facility, ASF, Sentinel Open Access Hub, NOAA Data Access Viewer, Digital Globe Open Data Program, Geo Airbus Defense, NASA Worldview, NOAA Class, Vision. So these all are the links for these websites where you can get the raster data sets. So these were the links for to get the satellite images or different kind of derived product from satellite images. Now we will talk about the digital elevation model, like from which sources we can get what kind of digital elevation data. So firstly, there are so many types of elevation data is there from different sources, like subtle radar topographic mission for DEM data is there, SRTM, Aster DEM, ELOS Pulsar, GTOPO 30, GMTED 2010, eTopo 5, that is minute graded elevation data, Hydro 1K, eTopo 2, minute graded global relief data, land topography and graded global topography, Terra server. So one by one we will talk about these data sets. So firstly we will talk about shuttle radar topographic mission data. So in February 11, 2000, this SRTM remote sensing mission has been started, and it was a jointly project between NIMA and NASA. So NIMA is basically National Imagery and Mapping Agency, and NASA, so you all know about National Aeronautics and Space Administration. So it produces digital photographic data for Earth's surface between 60 degree north and 56 degree south latitudes. So these data sets are available in the format DTB, BIL and GeoTIFF, and these data sets are freely available for downloading, and here is the website link. SRTM also provides different data products. So it comes in different versions with varying process levels and resolutions. Like SRTM has a non-void field, so it provides a 30 meter resolution for the US and 90 meter resolution globally DEM data. So it has some imperfections like spikes and missing data in some areas. Then there is SRTM void field, where there is no voids are there in the data sets. So this version of the data set is 30 meter resolution for US and 90 meter resolution for global, except the polar regions. Then there is SRTM 1 arc second global. So this offers the highest resolution 30 meter global data, but some areas may still have voids. So data above 50 degree north and south latitudes had slightly coarser resolution. Then we have a Aster DEM data. So land process distributed active archive center LPDAC. It offers Aster images for DEM product. So it provides the 30 meter DEM product, and within the Aster there is GDEM version 3 data, which provides us the global DEM data. And the development of Aster data is a collaborative effort between NASA and Japan's Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry. But the Aster GDEM data products are created by the Sensor Information Laboratory Corporation in Tokyo. So we got the main points, like we get 30 meter of DEM data from Aster, and it also provides a global digital elevation data. Then we have a ELOS Pulsar sensor, from where we can also get DEM data. So from 2006 to 2011, Pulsar's L-band synthetic aperture radar yielded detailed all-weather day and night observation as well as repeat pass interferometry. So pulsar data are from multiple observation modes with variable polarization, resolution, swath width and off nadir angle. So researchers can download open access allows pulsar data from this website, Alaska Satellite Facility. You will get the open access of this data. So here there is an image of pulsar data. Then we have also so many kinds of DEM data like GTOPO 30. So it is also global DEM data with 30 arc second resolution, approximately 1 kilometer. So it was developed by USGS Eros Center, completed in 1996. It is available for download in GeoTIFF format. Then GMTD 2010, this is also global elevation data developed by USGS and NGA. So it replaces basically GTOPO 30 and it provides enhanced detail and multiple spatial resolutions data. Then Hydro 1K, so it is a database derived from GTOPO 30. It provides a global coverage of hydrological data sets including streams and drainage basins. Then there is land topography. So from the GLOBE project, a global digital DEM at 30 arc second resolution is provided under land topography. Then gridded global topography. So the global land 1 kilometer base elevation is the GLOBE project. So it provides a gridded quality controlled global DEM data. And within this GLOBE project, there was land topography and also gridded global topography data is there. Then under the Terra server, so it is a commercial platform that offers high resolution satellite and aerial imagery for purchase. So it has the largest variety of aerial and satellite imagery on the internet that it has sourced through partnership with leading imagery providers. We will get here the highest resolution data sets, but you have to pay for these data sets. Then there are also some other DEM data set sources like ALOS World 3D data set at 5 meter resolution. So a huge improvement over 30 meter data and very cost effective compared to most other options. So ALOS World 3D at 5 meter data set has a highest resolution DEM data set. Then we have World DEM data from Airbus, which have a 12 meter data set. So this DEM data is derived from radar data and it is more expensive than AW3D 5 meter data. So whenever working in a healthy vegetation terrain, this can be a better option because this is generated from radar data, and somewhere when you are working for the applications that need an even higher resolution data like 1 meter and beyond, then multiple options are available, mostly derived from very high resolution imagery such as World View, Pleiades, GeoEye and some more are there under higher resolution. Then we also have a Mars Orbiter Laser Altimeter from where we can get the DEM data for Mars. So the USGS Astrogeology Science Center is the DEM data hub for Mars. Here is the website for this data sets. You can get the Mars planet data sets from this website. Here are some links to get the free sources of DEM data from Terrain Map, Viewfinder Panorama, NGDC NOAA, HiRise, LPL Arizona, Terrain Map, Whirlwind. From these websites you can get the free DEM data set. Then also there are some derived raster products. These are a kind of secondary raster products which are generated using the primary raster data sets like satellite imagery. So MODIS is a kind of sensor which provides us a different kind of derived raster product. So it stands for moderate resolution imaging spectrometer and it provides us different kind of product like MODIS level 1 data. Within this level 1 we have products like geolocation, cloud mass data, atmosphere products, MODIS aerosol, total precipitation water, cloud product, atmospheric profit, joint product, grid product, cloud mass kind of data sets are falls within MODIS level 1 data. Here is the website to get these data sets. Then there are some MODIS land products. So within this land product you will get the surface reflectance, LST and emissivity data, land cover product, NDVI, EVI data and active fires data. Then you also have FPAR data, LAI data, GPP and NPP kind of data sets under the MODIS land product. Then we also have a bidirectional reflectance distribution function, albedo parameter, vegetation continuous field, water mass and bird area product. So you can get all these land products under this LPDAC website. These are all freely available data set. Then we also have Modi's cryosphere products. So under the cryosphere product, you will get snow cover, sea ice and ice surface temperature kind of data set. Then there are Modi's ocean products. So under the ocean product, you will get sea surface temperature, remote sensing reflectance, chlorophyll A concentration, diffused attenuation, particulate organic carbon data, particulate inorganic carbon data, and we also have a FLH data, instantaneous photosynthetically available radiation data, daily mean photosynthetically available radiation data. So we will get all these ocean product under this ocean color website from NASA. So Modis has different kind of derived raster products which you can get free from these websites. We also have a soil moisture data, active and passive, from Jet Propulsion Laboratory. So this data set, in short form we know as a SMAP, is an Earth satellite mission designed to measure and maps Earth's soil moisture and also the freezing and thaw state to better understand terrestrial water, carbon and energy cycles. So this data set is collected using an advanced radiometer. So the satellite peers beneath clouds, vegetation and other surface feature to monitor the water and energy fluxes. So it helps us to improve flood prediction and drought monitoring. So data from the 3-year mission will play a crucial role in understanding the changes in water availability. So this data product are made available publicly through two NASA designated data center, Alaska Satellite Facility and National Snow and Ice Data Center. You can get freely these data set of soil moisture from these websites. And under the soil moisture data, there are also different kind of data set that are available under different kind of resolution and different kind of temporal resolution. So this was all the different kind of sources of raster data sets for satellite imagery and for digital elevation model data and also for derived products. So from this lecture we now know that the various types of raster data like the satellite imagery, some derived products, DEM data, and we know now the different sources of raster data from where we can get downloaded these data sets, and we have also discussed the different sources for DEM data set. So that's all about this lecture. If you are having any query, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much.